Now I know what you're thinking. A Ghanaian redesigning the Nigerian National Flag. The audacity. But let's face it, our dear Nigerian brothers and sisters, your flag is a little bit, how do I put this nicely, plain. You know what? Make it no be like saying I'm just a talker.
I believe it was on Facebook where somebody was saying that Nigerian flag is the most boring flag.
It's not just me. Nigerians, do not get me wrong. I mean, simplicity is cool, but we Africans like to have some spice, a little spice in everything. And so today, your favorite Ghanaian designer is here to add some flavor to this Nigerian jollof mix. I will be redesigning the Nigerian flag, 3 versions. No pressure me, I beg. Just ideas from your friendly neighbor. Now, this is an important side note. I am the only Ghanaian who's allowed to do this. I have a couple of Nigerian family members, so I think that makes me Nigerian by association. And I spent a long time living in Lagos, 2 weeks actually. So, cut me some slack. The flag of Niger was designed by Michael Taiwo Akinkumi. It was officially adopted to represent Nigeria at midnight on 1st October 1960. As a matter of fact, the flag was chosen as part of a nationwide open contest held by the government, with Akinkumi's design being selected as the winner. Akinkumi's design is a vertical bicolor green-white-green design, with the green to represent agriculture and white to represent peace and unity. Michael Taiwo Akinkumi died last year at age 87. Honestly, I'm not about to disrespect his work by straying so far off in terms of color. I decided to take some inspiration from the Nigerian coat of arms, which has a lot of symbolism. The coat of arms consists of a black shield and colorful wreath over the shield, which stand for the fertile soil of Nigeria, white horses, which mean dignity, a red eagle, which is for the strength of the nation, a Y-shaped thingy inside the black shield, which represents River Niger and River Benue. There's also the yellow trumpet or Custos Spectabilis. It represents the beauty of the country. For all 3 versions, I utilized some of the symbolism found in the coat of arms. Version number 1. So I tried replicating the yellow trumpet, bearing in mind that I wasn't really going to use the red anyways. So at this point, I'm only designing it with red for shaggy reasons, really. Eventually, the color would change, so I just changed them. My first version was just me playing around with the yellow trumpets, which in this case had become green trumpets and white trumpets at some point. But to be very honest, this was just me warming up. Even though this is symbolism found in the coat of arms, it is not the strongest, in my opinion, but it was a great way to warm up. I was done warming up. I duplicated the artboard and started doing some real work. My first version would be built around River Niger and River Benue, coming together to form the Y-shaped thingy. I moved it around a couple of times just to get the right positioning. And by the way, the green in the Nigerian flag is the hex code. 2 rivers are coming together, so if I wobble better, the wobbling should be wobbling like water, you get what I mean? I then introduced some yellow trumpets, placed them at the extreme ends of the flag, and changed the color to a paler version of ash. Still did some more wobbling, and my first flag option was done. I think I'm gonna name this version. Let's call it the 2 Rivers. I already had a name for this version. We are calling it the Super Eagle. I cropped out the red Super Eagle in the coat of arms using Photoshop, brought it into Illustrator and traced the image. I did all this because definitely this flag was centered around the Super Eagle. First off, I introduced the iconic green. Then I started dressing up the eagle because he wasn't about to look red in the flag. I changed the position of the green rectangle, took it to the left-hand side. I did some more cleaning up. And more importantly, I had to fix the eagle's beak. It has to be sharp. I enlarged the eagle, and the idea was to have a large section of its wings clipped onto the green rectangle. The opacity was lowered, watermarking the green rectangle. The Super Eagle version was done. Version number 3. I kicked off this version with the iconic green rectangle again. And then I had a checkered boxes idea, which I implemented. And then I brought in the coat of arms because I needed it as reference to replicate the shield and 2 rivers. Still paying respect to Taiwo Akinkumi and those who voted his 2-color flag as the winner, I decided to change the black shield to green. Sprinkled some yellow trumpets on the left-hand side, made some tinier than others. And this version I'm going to name Boxes and Unity. I would love to know what you think. I would like to know which of the flag versions you think makes the cut. I would love to hear your ideas, suggestions you have. The Nigerian flag as it stands now, it's really ingrained in our minds. I don't see it being redone. But yeah, if they could rewrite the national anthem, who knows? Keep it less bloody in the comments. Try and not say things like the designer for the original flag was on a tight deadline or he was underpaid, things like that. Those are low blows, you know. I know for a fact that you're tempted to hit the subscribe button right now. It's encouragement for us. We're on the road to 1K. Do me a favor as well, hit the like button so that more people get to see this.
I want to reach 1 million likes.
Until the next time I come your way with some more amazing stuff, it's peace.